Summer haze. As the warmth embraces, there's a cold reminder that half the year is through. Think and ponder what was achieved through those winter months and blooming seasons. Was life lived well? Decisions made in earnest? Goals accomplished? Or did time slip away from frantic thinkers? For some, the morning train, the afternoon meeting, the evening slump, all mold together into monotony. Only sleep felt welcoming, if not fleeting. However time has passed, God kept the soul alive. Invisible hands guiding steps forward, allowing hours of successes as well as minutes of frustration. And now, the summer haze will soon melt into calm fall foliage. God willing, the days, weeks, and months which lay ahead can still bring further enlightenment, opportunities waiting in the raptors to be unveiled. Look across the horizon of time, hoping for help, hoping for guidance, hoping for provision. As the year draws closer to its conclusion, let the grace of the past lay the road to blessings of tomorrow. So this poem is a reflection on how do you feel time has passed. Summer's come to a close, we're halfway through the year, and we're questioning how do you feel about the time that's just gone by in the first few months? Do you feel like you were able to achieve your goals or plans? Do you feel like the first half of the year has been great? Do you feel like time's been spent well, that you had a good grasp on it, and you've been very, very productive? Or do you feel like, actually, no, time hasn't been that greatly spent recently, slipping through my fingers? I feel like I'm running out of time every day. And you feel like you're kind of either procrastinating or just not really having a good stock of time. Do you feel like, even like the day-to-day living of going to work and coming home, catching a train, going through rush hour or coming back feeling tired and exhausted, do you feel like it's just a bit of a drag, a bit of monotony, and you're hoping that it will just be a bit more productive, a bit more engaging? And the poem is questioning, how do you feel like it? For some it will be great, for some it may not be as great. Do you feel like even the best time you have is just when you're sleeping, when you're lying down and resting? And I'm saying, or the poem is saying, regardless of how you feel that your time is spent, either good or bad, try to remember that it's God who's kept us through those moments. God has kept us through the first half of the year. It's not been spent without His watchful eye upon it. He's blessed us in many places. He's given us those hours of triumph, even. And even if it's not been, even if there's not been a great times, those minutes of frustration, they also have come from God, and He's also sovereign over it. It's easy to feel like as time goes by, we don't have control of what's happening day to day, or we don't feel like we're not really counting the time well. But we have to remember, I need to remind myself that even though time may feel slow, and even though it may feel difficult to kind of go through day after day, kind of going through the same motions, recognize that we're not alone in those moments. So God is there, God is in the midst of it. God is the one keeping me, encouraging us, and leading us, and He will continue to do that as the days go by. So, God has blessed us in the past, He's kept us alive, which is the main point. God has kept the soul alive, invisible hands guiding the soul, guiding the steps forward, and we need to recognize that however we may feel about it, that guidance, that grace won't be withdrawn from us. That grace will continue to follow us and lead us day by day. Even this summer, families have been with children. No, maybe you don't have children. Maybe you live by yourself. You're busy at work. However those days have been, God has been there. And it's like, we need to remind ourselves that God will continue to be there for the second half of the year. So what we need to do is just look across the horizon of time, hoping for help, hoping for God's guidance, hoping for provision, hoping for God to continue to sustain us, even as the summer haze melts into calm fall foliage. Like, God is in the midst of the changing seas of time. He's not just here at one point and then gone the next. He's in the midst of it. He's there. So that's kind of what this poem was trying to get across. Comment how you feel like this summer's been for you. If you like this video, please leave a like. Do hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time with another poem.